I've devised a method for measuring the exact latency between two components, sort of a speed test. And so for this decoder, I'm measuring its speed, or its latency even, by, uh, uh, I'm, I'm not sure how to describe this. So this right here is a double-sided monostable. It activates on every rising and falling signal edge, and that's sent to this delayer, which is sent to this XOR here, which measures uh, if an odd number of the inputs are on, it activates. And so if both inputs are either on or off, it doesn't activate. And because of this, I'm able to measure if both of the inputs are activating at the same time, like this. And if these two delayers are tuned to have both of the signals arrive at the same time, you can measure the exact difference in speed. And for this decoder, going from 0 to 1 takes 2 ticks. It's a 2-tick operation. And so you can use this in order to measure all sorts of latencies in systems. Right here, I have been experimenting with using decoders for combinatorial operations like addition. And so here you can see I'm actually not using a decoder, I'm using a multiplexer here. And so each one of these blocks here has 5 inputs and 32 outputs. But the 32 outputs are routed to these 3 outputs here in order to emulate addition, and also in order to have the speed of something like a decoder, because decoders work a lot faster than traditional ripple carry adders like this one I've attached right here. And so this system I've built is capable of measuring the difference in speed, carry speed between these two adders by this carry out bit here, also compared to this bit here. And so I've measured all of them against each other, and these are the results. The this here, the new optimized adder, has a 12-tick delay in a worst case scenario, and the difference between that one and the ripple carry is 5 ticks, and the ripple carry is 17-tick delay in worst case scenario. And so this is already a massive improvement, but I've actually optimized this design a lot in order to turn it into this design over here, which is actually much faster in the carry. And how much faster? Well, instead of being the 12 ticks in delay it used to be, it is now 9-tick delay, which is twice as fast as the original ripple carry adder at 17, which is almost 18, which is twice 9. And so, demonstrating this, look at how fast that carry is. And it's because I'm using the ROMs to do most of the operations, but then it's also doing some carrying as well, so that this doesn't get too bloated while also being fast, and it's the perfect balance. And this is actually really similar to how it's done professionally, only professionally every advantage that could be taken is taken. So it resembles black magic a lot more. But I've actually marked down all of the differences in this controller here using these inputs here. And this is the ripple carry adder. This is the first version of the segmented ROM ripple adder. This is the second version, and this is the total difference between the last version and the first. And so, technically, if this was the slowest part in a processor previously, then throwing out all other components as variables, this would speed up the operation of a processor 2 times or close to, which is very significant. Imagine one day having a 4 gigahertz processor and then the next day having an 8 gigahertz processor. It makes a universe of difference. But also, this is the final design that's been packaged and formed for use in any system. This is the carry in bit. Oh yeah, and another thing. Am I carrying in here? Actually, never mind, it doesn't matter, because this entire block here has, I believe, either a 2 or 3 tick delay, or close to, and no matter which one of these inputs are changed, which is fantastic. But not regarding that, I could also alter this slightly to do subtraction as well, which wouldn't slow it down very much at all. I can only imagine what kind of ALU I can make with this thing.